Hello everyone! Now, people often talk about these crazy laws throughout the world, like how it's illegal to die in the House of Parliament in the United Kingdom, and how also in the United Kingdom it was once illegal to commit suicide, the crime being punishable by execution. And there are also some very strange laws just here in the United States alone, like how it's illegal to go whaling in Nebraska. Think about it, where do you find whales in Nebraska? Now, I live in Oregon, and we have some insane laws here, especially here in Portland, and almost all of us act as if most of them basically don't exist, because, for example, who uses canned corn as fishing bait? Anyway, prepare for 10 strange Oregonian laws. In Hood River, juggling is strictly prohibited without a license. After all, we all know how dangerous juggling without a license can be.
Juggling can actually cause serious injury to you or anyone near you. Always use your brain.
Honestly, I actually wanted to go to Hood River literally just so I can get a juggling license there. I mean, how hilarious would that be in a social situation? Okay, so I just came back from Hood River and guess what I got? I got a juggling license. I'm legally allowed to juggle in Hood River. What do you mean that's not real? It's actually literally illegal to juggle in Hood River if you don't have a license. Oh, what do you mean I'm bad at juggling? Come on, I can juggle. Sort of. Kind of. Well, if I ever wanted to, I could do it in Hood River if I wanted to. But it is illegal to whisper dirty things in your lover's ear during sex. Now, honestly, how is that going to be enforced? I mean, if you're whispering it to one person's ear and they don't report you, you and that other person are basically the only people who are ever going to know that you did that. Well, wait, the NSA is spying on us, isn't it? No, we aren't. In Marion, it is illegal to walk on a city street while eating a donut. Now, honestly, I don't even have much to say about this law, other than I can barely say it with a straight face. In Beaverton, you need a $10 permit just to install a burglar alarm. Beaverton is in the Portland metropolitan area, and essentially, the further you get from the center of the city of Portland, the more likely theft is probably going to happen. So, remind me not to move to Beaverton, because I could be using that $10 for something else. A door on a car may not be open longer than it is necessary to be open. By the way, if you accidentally go too close to the camera for a few seconds, this is what happens. You're on Venus. Oh, that's better. Anyway, I can understand that this is probably a good way to keep burglars out. I mean, probably the best solution is, just to close your doors every once in a while. But does this really need to be a law? I mean, say parking at your house, quickly getting something all the while leaving your car door open with no one looking after your car for you isn't exactly the best idea in the world, but I mean, it should be at least be legal. I mean, I'm just saying. Drivers must yield to pedestrians on the sidewalk who are about to cross. No, they have to yield to pedestrians who look like they are probably thinking about crossing the street. Now, if you're standing on a quarter of a block, like right by a crosswalk, and just looking out into the street as if you're about to cross, but not really, and a car comes up with someone who's late for work and really rushing to get there, it doesn't matter how late they are to work, they're going to stop for you. They have to. It's a law. And if you just stand there as if you're about to cross, you're kind of being a bit of a driver. It is illegal for you to place a container filled with human fecal matter on the side of the highway. So if you're passing through Oregon and you need to take a dump, then I recommend you just wait for the next exit and just look for a restaurant or a gas station to just use their bathroom, or just look for the next rest stop and use the bathroom there. But please just don't put your fecal matter in a box and put it on the side of the road, because that's illegal, because we apparently had a problem with that in the past, I guess. In Ashland, it is illegal to beat the heads off of snakes with canes. If you see a snake in Ashland, which isn't really that likely given that this is Oregon, and you happen to have a cane, please, for the sake of the law, do not beat off the snake's head with the cane. Well, anything else is probably okay, but just don't use a cane, because Ashland had a problem with that, maybe? I think? I have absolutely no idea why these laws exist, though. For whatever reason, though, Klamath River also has that same law. However, it only applies to you if you are walking down the city sidewalk. In Portland, delivery trucks cannot park on the sides of roads. Now, here in Portland, delivery trucks cannot park where cars usually park on big streets, such as Gleason, Division, and Burnside. So, you'll see them in the middle lane, which is cut off between those two yellow lines, and usually when it's near an intersection is the lane that forms the third lane, but is mostly empty. Now, trucks usually park in that area, which is a problem because, that law probably exists to help keep traffic relatively uncongested, but see, the workers trying to load and unload equipment on and off of the truck still have to cross half of the streets to get to the store that they're delivering things to, which that can back up the traffic a little bit. So, way to go, Portland. Here in Oregon, you cannot pump your own gas at gas stations. Now, if you go to a gas station here in Oregon, typically there are people who will actually pump your gas for you. And if you want to pump your own gas, can't do it. It's actually literally illegal to do that. Now, I have lived in Oregon for 6.5 years now, and I still have no idea why this law exists. And I also still have no idea why New Jersey is the only other state in the United States to have this law, because this actually isn't that out of a law. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a like and share it so people know what and what not to do when they're in Oregon. If you're new to this channel, please be sure to subscribe. See you on Wednesday.